Hi everybody, I appreciate you all for this time. I hope everybody is fine, right? Um, how is everybody doing? It is very important to also know how you are doing. A part of this session, live stream, is to also know or is to also check up, right, on you, okay, and how you are doing, right? Is to check up on the field, how they are doing, how things are becoming, how everything is for them. Okay, I am also interested in knowing how you are doing and then how you are faring, right? Mhm. It's an amazing moment right now. I'll be having untimely breaks, okay? Untimely break because that is the reality actually. So untimely breaks, break, break, untimely pause. Okay, yeah, I have decided to come on live. Okay, and I've also decided to give my family the attention too. Okay, so I've split the reality and I am multitasking, right? How is everything? How are you? I am also moving with the comments, okay? I am also moving with the comments. You see, I am moving with the comments also. It's very important. I am doing well, I'm okay, everything is fine at my end. Yes, progressively amazing, it's powerful, right? And it's an important moment, an important chapter, an important episode, an important timeline, an important reality, an important um, um, frequency, right? So, yes, let me also check my sound. Can you hear me clearly? We are talking about the checks and balances. It's an amazing time. This video is going to really help you so much, right? It's very, very, very important, okay? So, checks and balances is what we are talking about. Can you hear me perfectly well? That is very important. Sound is very important than even the sight, okay? Sound is important, okay? Sound is very important. Sound is very important. This high vibration session we are having right now, you can call it whichever, you can give it a title that you want to give it. Sometimes I feel this is a podcast, sometimes I feel it is a live stream, sometimes I feel it's everything, some okay. Sometimes I feel it's comedy, sometimes I feel it's natural, a whole lot of things. So I've not invested in any theatrics, okay, only a light that I have behind, right? I have a light behind that is giving me a certain light, okay, but I've not invested in any theatrics because my most important is the sound wave, okay, okay, the god of the waves effect is in the sounds, okay. So once you can hear me perfectly clear, then it's very important, okay. Perfectly clear is very important. To hear me perfectly clear is very important. We are going to have an amazing moment, right? Yes, and today the tilting of my camera is not going to permit a full view, okay, because yeah, this how the phone is going to be comfortable, so we are going to go with that. I hope everybody is okay and fine. The live stream is amazingly powerful. is very, very, very powerful. It's the most important live stream you can ever have at this point of their life. Okay. Yeah, very investing, no data, no information, no data, no internet charge will be wasted, right? Even if I'm going to spend 5 hours here, it is going to be worth it. Okay, it is going to be uplifting, it's going to be a high vibration. That is the thing, right? That is the thing. Checks and balances, checks and balances, checks and balances. I think it's a government term, checks and balances. If everything you are learning is not bringing you to self, then I don't know, because all this curriculum is actually yourself. The curriculum is you, okay? The curriculum is the state of your cellular integrity. The curriculum is about you. The curriculum is you, right? So I picked checks and balances. Many people will be familiar with that, okay? But this time round, you are going to have a different perspective about this whole checks and balances. I'm not a historian. I'm not from the shelves. I am Nana Kwame, who is advocating for a certain natural redemption. Okay, there is a natural redemption. Okay, redeeming yourself, buying back yourself into nature. Okay, into your freedom. Right. So every conversation is leading to that freedom, okay? Because yes, everything, every information is atomic, is cellular, is elementary, and it's very powerful. Yes. And I don't know how you are taking this live stream, but your state will bring the attraction, okay? Your state will bring the attraction, okay? Your state will bring the attraction. In this live stream, your state will bring the attraction, okay? Many people are going to find a certain healing in this live stream. Some too will not be serious. Some will just be here to maybe, play or try to, have a certain kind of fun, but this live stream is very deep, right? It's for the real, it's for the authentic, and that is the order of the day now. Yes, I appreciate you all for this time. It's an amazing moment. And there is also an Easter, I think the live stream has already begun, okay? The Easter frequency too is here, okay? And um, I may appear biased, okay? When I was talking about the Ramadan and the fact that every soul that decides to fast can alchemize on the Ramadan too, right? Maybe for the Easter, I will not be saying that do this or do that, okay? Yes, I will not be saying that. And maybe some people will tag me that I am subscribing to a certain particular religion, or no, I'm not religious. I'm not into any religion. I don't support religion. Actually, I support self redemption, self freedom. How are you going to observe this Easter? It's very important. It's a season, it's a frequency, and you need to protect your energy. Especially when I'm talking like this, I am not even talking to the one who is living somewhere outside the whole rules, okay? But but to someone who is still finding a part of herself in a certain grounding, which can be very draining, distracting, and a whole lot. Because this Easter thing will be, the energy will be more in, it will depend on where you are, it will depend on your environment, okay? That will determine how you are going to put yourself, or how you are going to position yourself, because environment is important. Trust me, COVID-19, when I went off grid in a way, living at a place where the whole matrix fever is not dominant. I was living literally on an off grid, okay? And I asked them, so the COVID-19, you people that they call villagers and natives here, were you observing social distancing or anything? They said, no, 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 we were happily moving all here in nature. There was no rules, nothing, no police coming to, take the people because they are outside. No, because the place has a strong nature vibe, okay? The environment is good. Okay, in nature, rules don't work. Those kind of laws and constitution don't work. It's your realness and your authenticity that is the judge, that is the rule, that is the everything. Okay, so that place, it doesn't work there. In nature, you are not told what to do. You are not told what to do. So imagine it becomes severe and there are even no supermarkets around. You are not told what to do. Okay, because when you live in the city, the supermarket is just closer to you. The everything that you are using for your body is the society that is determining fully that one. Okay, when you go into nature, there is no rules there. There's no constitution. You are going to use your wisdom, okay, and that is how you are going to live in nature. So you seeing yourself in a reality where people are gravitating towards social life more than natural life, or they are gravitating towards this whole many people clumping around, gathering, living in cubicles. You see, that's the new vibration now. The new vibration is like we are all going to the city, and this kind of noise and this kind of um, um, gatherings, socials, cults, right? This kind of audience kind of vibe, right? This a prison, okay? Because one thing that you should know is that now people are subconsciously falling for the many people, okay? So when we say people pleasing, we are also seeing it from the fact that people can't just have a solo life or a solitude. They can't have a story, right? They can't have these things. They are all for the theatrics, the fun, the gatherings, all their 365 days they are under is all socials, gatherings, family. It's like they can't function when there are no one, or they are is the people that fuels them. Their energy is from the people availability. Yeah. They like the drama, they like it. The concept of nature doesn't work. They like this life. That is what is ringing inside the DNA. That is the noise that formed. The person was formed in this noise. The person was not formed in silence. The person was already outside in the womb. Okay? Yes. And these are the family generational curses that we talk about. This is the generational curses. The generational curses that is on them is that they are bringing themselves over and over and over again in noise, in chaos. The curse is the chaos. The Babylon is the chaos. It's internal. It's the state. The curse is the state that is individually created. That's the curse. That's what you have to break from. The curse is the fact that you are not still recovered from this whole supermarket relationship, right? This processed lifestyle. You are not recovered. You are in. So the trauma was that when we were young, right? um, 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 most of the people had hope, and this hope was, okay, one day I know I'll get money and I will buy these junk foods, because you were that was your startup, and that was the startup capital, right? You were feeding on off the junks, and you thought the sweet, the sugar, all these things were the thing. You were not enlightened with health. As 2 years, you should realize the health, but you didn't. You realized that you were all for the sweet, and as you got worse and worse with the age, you were with the sweet more. That sweet life, right? So you even pledged inside yourself that when you grow up, you are going to buy many junks, because parents were buying it for you, and you want to eat more. Some you want to eat them, okay? You want to eat it because it's sweet, you like it. That's the programming. So now your parents will even tell you that if you want to eat more of these things and buy it on your own without anything, then learn hard, go to school, okay, so that you grow up and you have your money, then you can buy plenty of this. So the programming, this is the curse. This is the curse, the spell that needs to be broken. This is the generational trauma. This is the generational spell. It's not what you were thinking. This is the genuine, because you can be enslaved if your diet is poor. You are enslaved if your eating is poor. You are eating sugar. Sugar is the problem in life. The GMOs that we are talking about now is the fact that the GMOs are confirming that plant living has been the original life, and that is why they are trying as much as possible to create GMO. While the GMO simply means that now the sugar is more, the acid is high, because when the sugar is more, then the acidity is more, which means that the natural thing that there's a natural occurrences to inflame you already, okay? Yes, to inflame your soul, to it's because it's the whole acidity thing that is inflaming your body, okay? That is causing the if not for trauma, okay? If not for trauma, because for someone like me that I had a physical trauma, a side of inflammation is coming from the physical traumas, okay? It wasn't like being there like that, but food that you are putting inside you too is also determining a certain physical trauma. It's also creating a physical trauma, right? Bruising your body bruises. Oh, you can be on these cooked sugar processed foods, and you can wake up and feel bruised, feel beaten, feel sometimes you can feel marks on your body, and they are trying to spiritualize it, that it is something that is coming, demons that are coming to. It's your body. The lot is happening, frequencies are bad. That's your body. It's no external cosmic being, right? The more you are putting in these foods that are processed, that are having high amounts of sugar and starch inside, is going to cause problems. It's going to cause internal state problems. Are you observing the situation? Are you observing the situation? Are you observing the situation? So the trauma, the beginnings, how your beginning began. In the beginning, right? In the beginning, the conditionings, right? What you were being given. And it's normal too. The thing is that they don't even see it. They don't even see. One thing that makes me feel bad with when it comes to do with my parenting is the fact that it wasn't cooperative, okay? it was solo, right? I am doing it on the solo grounds now, right? And the cooperation here is what? Is the fact that the child will have a flow with the breast milk, right? Now, because these things were not available now I need to, you know, embrace some calories, okay? That is going to help. I need to borrow some calories, okay, from foods that I know for sure that consistent dieting of them is going to bring problems, okay? But I just need to balance. So checks and balances become very important in the reality, right? And that leads me to today's topic, checks and balances, okay? When you are able to check and balance your own life, okay, everything that you are going to do, you are going to see the results come. Because if your state is not in a check, or is not balanced, or is imbalanced, that is how it's going to affect your parenting too, and your family responsibilities too, right? The inner checks and inner balances are important. So I tell people that parenting is not for the weak. Parenting is not for the one who is not ready for, okay? Many of us watching this live stream, you know, came from a certain sexual desire. It wasn't even a plan. I can bet you that many of you all, in fact, when your mother broke the news to your father that I am pregnant, in fact, the man was disturbed. In fact, the man's mood changed. Listen to me very carefully. The man's mood changed. You think all these things are not a factor. This is where the curses are. This is where the witchcraft is. This is where the manipulation spells began. When they say there's a spell on your life, it is this. Look at this. Look at that. You are trying to read a certain scripture, Bible, to say, and God cares, man. No, this is it. The father, the mother-father combination, the mother-father formation that brought you. That is it. That's the spell that you need to break. Because that is not even going to make you have a liberated experience on this plane. You are not going to be free in your soul. It's beginning from there. And it's atomic to what is forming the decisions. The food your parents also began with when they were children. That's it. The land is cursed. What does it mean by the land is cursed? The GMOs that is going on in the earth is the curse. It's not cosmic. It's not cosmic as they are telling you that. And then the voice cursed the land. No, you are cursing the land, your own body. No. You can't curse nature. You see, when we say the land, we are talking about you, your culture, you the man, and your space. Get things very well. It's going to help you. That's the test. So the decisions right now, the conversations right now is confirming. So now listen. When your mother broke the news to your dad was offended. Like, and you did it. So that's the beginning. Most of them. And it's as severe as these children are also product of even festivals. Like the Easter that is coming on right now. There's an Easter. And when you come on here, I'm talking as someone in Ghana. Ghana, When you come on here, there is a popular place that is used for this Easter celebration that is recognized. So the question is, why is that place? The place is the highest place in Ghana. The highest point in Ghana is that place. And why have they set that place for that festival? The actual state of the people there is serious. So the state of the people attracted that. The people living at the highest point of Ghana, that place should be the most protected and sanitized. But this Easter, there are going to be child decisions, there are going to be formations that is going to be happening. People thought that by creating this karma, you are irresponsible, and you are going to rely on what did this thing do? This family planning. Family planning is not even doing anything. No. Well, family planning, there is so much population, and they need to put in some things so that there won't be people. Listen, they are going to bring the children from that frequency. It has to happen. Family planning won't do anything. Forget about that thing. It can't solve or it can't combat anything. The family planning thing will even destroy you. Listen, if you are taking your karma, no matter what, the karma comes to you. You can't run away from your own karma. So the Easter is coming, right? That place, the highest point, geographically, the highest point, and you know what that represents geographically? If the highest point is not protected by the divine masculine beings, but being sold out to a certain fornication, a certain feasting, a certain sexual kind of low vibration immorality, this is the thing. And remember, it's coming from food. It is the food decisions that is taking them there. We can't have peace of mind if we don't solve the food. Sanity. For a place where there is mountain at this highest point should be sanitized. The people there should be light beings. The people there should be high vibration people. But what is going to happen right now there? Because I told you about the Easter thing, that Easter has nothing to do with this religion thing, though the religious people are using that. But it is a festival of immorality, a festival of gluttony, a festival of what? Of diseases. After every celebration like this, there are breakout of diseases. They are going to experience karma there, the highest point, and they are going to do that day. In the name of tourism. What is tourism? What is tourism? Checks and balances. You have to tour your life. There is no tourism if you've not toured. The tourism is your body. You have to know your body. That's the tourism. Tour your body. The checks and balances. The decisions are coming from there. Two individuals coming together, all from a food trauma, are not going to be sound in decisions. They are going to have sexual stuff there. And this is how many of you were formed out of festivals like this. Easter, pakam, 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 pakam. Then children are inside. Now the man hears and says, hey, no, hey, no, you have to go and abort the child. As inhumane, as inhuman. Now the world has become. Go, no. Then maybe the woman will not want to abort it because the woman is feeling certain empathy, and then the woman is going to keep it. Because they've tried this kind of abortion life thing. But listen, this abortion thing is still not taking effect yet much. People are doing it and they are realizing the impact it's having on their body. They are realizing it. Because their karma will be the fact that they want children at a certain point of life and they are not going to get a child. Because they are not going to tell you that these chemicals and the things that they are going to put into their body is going to destroy their life force, their sacral. They don't even know. After abortion and all these things, you are not going to make sound decisions because your sacral is corrupted. So you may think that you are doing it to take away a child, but you are destroying your own self. The medical community are not going to tell you these things. A part of me is grounded for the child, yes. Because you should know what you are doing. Before you say, yes, I do, you should know what you are doing. Before you are having a sexual experience, you should know what you are doing. You should be more enlightened. That's why awakening is important. Education, okay, is very important. Children need to be educated in this light. Let your child know that your pussy there is for child life birth. If you allow anything just to come into that situation, it's your karma. Teach the children karma. Teach the children. By teaching them planting, you teach them karma. Teach them the ways. Teach them how to garden. Life skills are important. For the child to become responsible, the child doesn't need school. The child needs a perfect education. The child needs that. I told you, I've cancelled school. I cancelled it. I said, right now, if you try to take your child to this school, you are doing your child a harm, and you are creating a reincarnation for yourself. Because trust me, one thing about the fact that the empath wants to have a child, feels to have a child also, is the fact that you have developed you love, in as much as there is a whole trauma on this earth, you are sending a message to the universe that you really love the earth. You are telling the divine mother that you love the earth. When you bring a child, you are telling the mother that you love the earth so much. And at any point of your ascension, you would want to come and work here again. That's also what you are. It's a contract. Birth is a contract. It's a contract. If you are not ready to sign it, don't sign it. It's a contract. It's one way of telling the universe that you love the earth. You love this physical reality you came into. You really love it. And you are ready to do something about the situation. Yes, because the earth is looking up to us. The earth is looking up to us. The high vibration means that, yes, we are going to work. We are going to till. We are going to till. Right? Till the earth, right? That has been the order of the day. I told you in the beginning was a high vibration. That has been the order of the day. We are going to till the earth. Yes. You have a category of primitive. By a part of your ancestors were able to raise their body technology by tilling the earth. You want power, but you don't want to till the earth. You want power, you want to ascend, but you don't want to till the earth. What? You don't want to protect the earth. You don't want to protect, you don't want to till. How do you ascend? How do you go to your heaven you want to go if you are not ready to till the earth? Because the paradise is in your consciousness. That paradise you have created has become possible in your consciousness. So if you don't till the earth. So now listen, what the world is running away from is what they have actually created. Enjoy it, you are running away. Enjoy it, you are saying my sins are forgiven. Enjoy it, you are saying that one day I will go to heaven. What is that? The universe is aware of the heaven that you want. Your soul and your eye is aware of the heaven you are looking for. She has shown you. She has shown you this heaven. But you are still denying it because it's not just that it comes at a work. The curse is that till the earth. Look, go and read the Bible. Go and read the Bible. No. Maybe you be like, oh, Nana Kwame is a demon. I'm coming to court so that at least you will not say that I'm a demon. You are going to tell the earth. What does that mean? In the beginning was a very high vibration. There was lots of things. The earth is a garden. You were born into that garden. You had electricity, but not with this. No, not this kind of electricity. You had electricity. You had your metaverse. You had your metaverse. That was not coming at any radiation point. Everything that you are seeing it now, you had it. But in another frequency, in the original frequency. But you didn't appreciate nature. Because of ego, you thought that you are bigger and you can do it without her. Now you started exploiting her and she sucked you and she said, okay, this is what I've created. Now go and create yours. So she was looking for your responsibility that, okay, you are no more here. Let's see. You call yourself divine masculine. Let's see what you can do now. Right? Okay, maybe I am not giving you. So go and create it. This time around, the case is that this time around you are using effort. And yes, you have to be in the sun to till the earth. So you are going to put in effort. Plant it. So from that point, instead of man to create the nature, because nature is already there. So now plant, do this. The essence of family now should be more high vibration responsibility to the earth. And it became more worse. Oh, now alienated contacts, genetic modifications, clonings started. The ego of man. Now, alien lifestyle, luxury, let's go. And this is what you are seeing now. And this is what you are seeing now. It started from somewhere. So now, looking at the state now, where you are even seeing population by sexual fantasy, should tell you that yes, right now, the truth is, the salvation is becoming individual. It's about save yourself. How do you feel now? Save yourself. Because as we are sitting here, nature is still with us. Save yourself. Save yourself. Save yourself. That is how you are going to save the family. Save yourself. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. What does that mean? You have seen the injustice. You have seen the great judgment that is coming on the earth. The people of the earth. There is a great judgment coming on them. You've seen it. And the only way to escape this is to save yourself by creating the nature, going into nature, creating the lifestyle. That is the fifth dimension. So when you read that verse, you are seeing the fifth dimension. Work out your salvation with fear and trembling. The wrath of the great mother, yes, is fearful, fiery, is trembling. You can hear it from the tenders. When it's raining, you can feel the wrath of the mother. I told you the creator is a woman. How much more shall I say? I told you. What more shall I say? That God is a woman. That yea, God is a woman. The wrath is coming. The highest point of Ghana is used for Easter festival pagan celebration. They go there and feast in gluttony and sex. They are playing. And the judgment that is coming on the land, the highest point of Ghana, has been calling for judgment. The wrath of the mother. And the highest point of Ghana, they have built a church there. They've dedicated the place to the alien. And people are walking there and they think it's fine. The highest point of Ghana is dedicated to the Yahweh consciousness. It's dedicated to voodoo, witchcraft, mystics. Okay. So I realized that in my journey, my intuition told me that, have you realized that this low vibration experiences, certain traumas that you went inside, don't you see that these traumas out of the relationship you built was coming from that point, the people from that point? Because there is a part of my journey right now that the low vibration energy that is trying to keep me in a certain way is coming from that side too. Why should it come from the highest point of that point? The messianic work that is ongoing right now in my soul. Some of the persecutions and the trauma was flowing from that side. So I had to align with the earth and raise judgment through responsibility. Because for us to sanitize that place, then we also need to understand how things are becoming and how the judgment is becoming. So I raised judgment. I raised it. There is a connection. There is a work that I'm doing right now that is going to raise the vibration of the place, but it is coming at judgment. Because woe betides the one that comes into the way of the Messiah to stop the work. I am raising the banner of the woman on top. The highest point of Ghana should have high vibration women grounded and living there and doing lots of work there. High vibration being spiritual women living there, dedicated. The place should be as feminine as it can be, because the place is on a mountain, a rock, Rock there is the masculine energy of the same mother. So the balance there is that there should be sanity, because in a place like this where there are rocks and mountains, if you fall there too, the mountains and the rocks, they judge you, and the universe doesn't give a fuck about the people whether you were born there or formed there. As you are fooling, judgment is coming from there, because that place desires balance. Nana Kwame for president is going to ensure that that place there, it is occupied by spiritual women. It's done, because there's a lot of high vibration energy there, and if that place is preserved and kept, you will see how it will affect the whole place. You people go to school, even this school thing that you people go to, if you are paying attention to school very well, you will realize that all this knowledge are yours. So yes, Ghana, this you people have divided yourselves, created barriers and a whole lot of things. So creating that barrier, then I think if there was wisdom, we are also going to see that sometimes some divisions are also not all divisions are chaos. Some divisions are for responsibility. So let's give that benefit of the doubt that okay, men are creating boundaries. Okay, boundaries and barriers, so that they can assign themselves and be more focused on particular regions and be more responsible. It wasn't seen. Not knowing it was just some territorial concepts to just mine the resources, own it, and distribute it to families. And that is how stupid men have become in these times. They can fight and kill themselves on the land. The highest point of Ghana right now is in the low vibration, because this Easter is calling for that. They are going to do many things there, and the women are going to open their legs for them there. I told you that there are women who are also daughters of toxic masculine men. Just as on the other frequencies, we are going to see this whole Leviathan kind of life. The Leviathan kind of concept that they are propagating is actually not a certain beast in the ocean. They are using it to communicate the fact that there are some alienated entities that are allowed to lay with the high vibration women, or the high vibration women are allowing themselves to have some sessions with these alienated men, right? They are out of self. They are not for the universal vibration. They are not for the natural high vibration. They are not for that. The situation whereby women have opened their legs to men who are not even from here. They are not from your consciousness. They are not from nature. You have opened. That is the Leviathan effect we are talking about. That's the Yahweh consciousness we talk about. The Yahweh consciousness is the men you are seeing. The possessions in their consciousness, how they are being taken away, and how they've also permitted aliens, and how the women, pure women, have corrupted their own lives by engaging particular men to bring forth some children. And these children are direct daughters of the toxic man. So for them, you can't even put them in the creator concept. They don't fit in the creator concept, right? A natural woman is fitting in the creator concept. But these daughters of Leviathan, those are the daughters that are going to open their legs. And when and they knowing that women naturally have a strong elementary connection with the waters, they are using the frequency. So that's why they are telling you that there are some when we come here, there's this gospel that is being propagated here. It's like there are some girls that are coming from the sea, inside the sea, and they are coming to have sex with the people here. No, that is not that. The fallen state, or the fallen state of our consciousness has also corrupted the waters to release energies that is making the women, instead of using their sexual energy to become more powerful, they are selling it to the men. They are giving it away. So they've been sold with a lie to think that they are rather going to affect the man, but it comes back to them. The karma has been turned against the woman. So instead of the woman being the karma of the man, now the woman is now how do I put it? It's like trying to it's like something that has set and coming back to you. That is what is happening. I don't know how to put it. English is the problem. So the ocean frequency is because we are all affecting each other, energetically. We are affecting each other naturally. On a natural level, it's mutual. Whether consciously or unconscious or subconscious, we are robbing each other. We are not separate. So, because of this state, fallen state, now the waters have become a great karma for the woman. So now, most of the sex that you are going to see with the woman and the man, it is going against the woman more. Oh, me, I'm a woman, I can use sex to, but right now as we are talking, most of these sexual experiences is not balanced. It's your trauma. The woman is your trauma. So whether you think you were a witch and you are going to sleep with a man to destroy the life of the man, remember, you are seeing things from the individual. You are just looking at the individual you are going to have sex with, but you are not seeing the patriarchal collectivity. That one man down actually means that there is an elite program that is harnessing on what you have done, because they know that by creating such activities for the women, they are going to get more life. Because the woman is troubled, the woman is traumatized, the woman is worried, sexually worried, the woman is tickled, the woman is feeling for the dick already, the woman is running and chasing it already. So the universal consciousness of the woman, where women are coming to realize their whole integrity and connecting, knowing that from the start of their life, every theory that the men or the patriarchal system has given about the woman is wrong, has been wrong from the beginning. Looks like the man is defining the woman. The man is defining the woman. So they said, yes, man named all the things. So you see, man named all the things. So man named all the things simply means that the woman is under the man. That's what they are trying to put, because then it means that the man gave life to the woman. Have you seen how it is? Whatever you are seeing in the Bible is your individual state, self. Your Adam is your corrupted masculine energy. That should have been divine. That should have been protected. Yourself, your responsibility. that you are not becoming. Your Adam is your irresponsibilities. Hmm? Hmm? So it's also talking about your cultures, your cultures, your cultures. So the great mysticism that we've ever witnessed is the story of creation. It is simply the man having an illegal sex with the woman to form a stubborn child. So the Bible, when you see and you say, let there be trees, let there be this, let there be that, let there be this, is the power that a man cultivated out of an illegality. So let there be, let there be, let there be, let there be, let there be this, let there be. It's a plan. It's an elite sit down plan. It's men sit down, men sit up. It's a table of men kind of conversation that we are having. But it's being put in the Bible. The daughters of Leviathan, they are there. So not every woman is actually a woman, a pure woman. You should see that one too. It is going to help you too. They are the daughters of Leviathan. They are on a mission. To keep the patriarchy system on still. To keep it on. They are on the media with you here. The daughters of Leviathan. They are the same as the daughters of the Yahweh consciousness. The daughters of Leviathan. They are on here giving you tips. Oh, you see them. One sign that your woman is cheating on you. They are here. They are here for them. 3 signs if you want to manipulate your woman. They are here. Daughters of they are normally born from that environment. Okay, yeah. Most of the time, their parents is if their parents are not pastors, they could be politicians or pharmaceutical people or occult or Freemason. Those are the daughters. Daughters of Freemasonic people, were servants of Leviathan energies. They are on here. I told you about makeup. I told you specifically about makeup. That is the creation of the daughters to promote the patriarchy system. The makeup is to promote the patriarchy. I told you that this fashion thing that you see on here is men. They are even deciding what the woman should wear and what they should put on their face. The makeups are from them. They are telling you that the makeup is from the sea. No, the makeup is from the men. And they have daughters who they've taught them, they've given them that skill. They have daughters who will continue it. So you see some makeup. You see it. It's a patriarchal project. Your glory is blocked. You can never ascend. You see what you have done to your face. There is a natural way of keeping your face. There's a natural makeup thing, right? And when we are saying this too, we are also talking also about is as equal as the processed foods. It's as equal as the processed foods. It's as equal as them. Okay? Yes. So the day that you are putting on makeup, you should know that that day, if you are not careful, you are going to attract death if your energy is not strong. Because it means death. The chemicals that they use, you see, that's how they got the embalming concept. Okay, the embalming, the ancient chemists, they used to use some things on the body to preserve them. Okay, to preserve the bodies. Okay, yeah. So makeup too is also the inverse turned upside down concept. Okay, so when you apply it, instead of it to preserve you, it's rather causing problem, death. You see, you attract energy of death. It's a charm. But people think that when they do it, they are going to, feel more beautiful and more this. Okay, you the sun being, your body technology is amazing. Okay, yeah, there are natural um, paintings and makeups you can do that is high vibration. It's there. Your beauty has never been defined by the makeup or anything. That's for the daughters of Leviathan. The daughters of Leviathan, for them, but the daughters of nature, the daughters of the real goddess, the daughters of the real creator, they are not feeling more gravitated to this lifestyle because we already have a lot to deal in our body. Not to talk of what you are trying to put on your body. You are blocking. People don't know the holes that are in your body. They are for attraction. Your face have some pores. They are for attraction. They are for attraction. They are for attraction. Don't worry about the pimples, right? The pimples is simply something that you are trying to put into your body, that your body is reacting. Pimples doesn't make you ugly. It is telling you that there are some particular foods that your body is allergic to, right? So change your diet and see something. You change it and you realize that it's going naturally. Some people have pimples on their face. They were able to snatch the boy from someone who has done makeup. You have done your face makeup, but that man you think you are pleasing later ended up with someone with plenty pimples. How did that happen? The universe is telling you that attraction goes way more deeper than that. So save yourself. Leave that project for the daughters of the Leviathan. They are mostly in the 99. There. I'm telling you. Because the end of the patriarchy system is for my good too. As someone on the messianic journey, this is what our soul desires to see. Our soul desires to see a point where men's narcissistic enforcement that is on this plane is nullified or is at a lowest point. It's an amazing moment right now. I'm going to continue with an extension, okay? There will be an extension. There will be an extension. I appreciate you all. Let me read some of the comments. Yes, I appreciate you too. Greetings from Africa. Okay. Yeah, hi. I appreciate you, Corinne. I appreciate you so much. Yes, Deles Dolly, hi. Being living but missing the importance. I see. Cooper, greetings all. Empress Divine, I appreciate you so much. Yes, I can't see your beautiful face. The tilting of today's camera is going to make it look this way. I've tilted the camera in a way. I'm happy to be here. I'm also happy to see you. You are not picking my calls. Try calling again. Let's see. Because I get more, you are very beautiful. I appreciate you, Red Rum. I appreciate you, Beth. My kids are 28 and 24. I took them both out of school. It's good. Only if at that point, because at that point, too, I think they must have gained more consciousness. And if you do anything, it will be like you are becoming very narcissistic for them, okay? And unless they are already of a good vibe and they are listening to you very well, okay? Yes. I appreciate you all. So yes, we will have another session, okay? We have another session and it's going to really help, right? We will extend this conversation, okay? I'm not even done. I've not even started much with it, right? Yes, we are going to continue. So listen, there are a lot of things that will be happening in the Easter, right? And I told you about the highest point in Ghana, what they are going to do there, the karma that awaits, the judgment that is coming. In some places, people should know that there is a great judgment. Let's take care of ourselves and let's keep the vibe on. In these times, I will tell you to protect your energy so much. It's going to help you so much. Protect your energy is going to help you, right? During these times, it's going to be more clumsy and a whole lot. You better protect your energy, right? And then keep loving yourself. I'll be here in the night to also continue, right?